we are heading into Milwaukee, Wisconsin. None of us have been to Milwaukee. Neither of us have. But Erica, what do you know about Milwaukee? Everything you know is from the show what?
Laverne and Shirley.
And Happy Days, I think, was filmed here, and with the Fonz. So one of the things I'm excited about is apparently they have a statue, a bronze statue of the Fonz. So we got to find that. And then I want to know where Liddy and Squiggy live. Anything you want to do, or is that about do it?
Probably eat some cheese curds.
Woo, yeah, Wisconsin cheese curds.
Cheese.
Gotta eat that.
Are they the cheese heads?
Cheese heads, that's Green Bay Packer cheese
okay.
heads.
So, that's about it.
That's about it. All right, this is my next exit, Lincoln Memorial or something. Well, first stop in Milwaukee is at the Milwaukee Public Market. A little public transportation here in Milwaukee. And then again, there is the public market. So once you leave the public market, you're kind of in this trendy little area where there's all kind of restaurants and shops. And Erica went into this shop right here called Edie. So she's shopping in there. So pretty little cool area here in downtown Milwaukee. This area is also known as the Third Ward, and it is a pretty historic area in Milwaukee. And I was fascinated to read about some of the history, while Erica did some more shopping. We walked by many cool restaurants as we were leaving the Third Ward and then headed to the River District. Well, we made it to the Milwaukee River, and we're on the River Walk right now. So we'll see what's down here. We made it to the Bronze Fonz. So obviously we're gonna take some pictures. So Wisconsin Cheese Mart. We made it to the Fiserv Forum, home of the Milwaukee Bucks. Go Giannis, except when you're playing the Pacers. Although I went to see the Bucks play once and Giannis didn't play because he was hurt, or so he said. But that was down in Miami. So I'm a little sore at him for that. Right outside where the Bucks play is called the Mecca Sports Bar and Grill. And this place is pretty cool, big. I bet it's hopping on game days. Here in Milwaukee, Usinger's has famous sausage apparently. We're not going to go in there, but it is intriguing. This is the Milwaukee Theater District. This building is the Marcus Center for Performing Arts. There's the St. Kate Hotel. Shout out to our daughter-in-law, Kate. We made it to the Paps Theater. Greetings from Milwaukee. This theater was built in 1890, and it is the centerpiece of Milwaukee's downtown theater district. And across the street is Milwaukee City Hall. It was completed in 1895, and it was once the tallest building in Milwaukee, until the construction of the first Wisconsin Center in 1973. So we're heading to the German area of Milwaukee. And Erica, what are we eating tonight?
Cheese curds, let's go.
We're eating cheese curds, and this place is called?
The Milwaukee Brat House.
The Brat House?
Yes.
The Milwaukee Brat House, so kind of excited. So when you're in Wisconsin, you have to eat cheese curds. Erica just ate one. What do you think?
They're good. How are they? And you don't even like cheese.
I'm not a big cheese fan, but these are good.
So Erica's got a, what is it, the Mill Brat?
Mill House Brat.
The Mill House Brat. It's on a pretzel bun. And I just stuck with the regular chicken tenders. But you got a fry stuck on the side of it. That is a pretzel bun. Looks pretty cool. Caramelized onions and a brat.
With mushrooms and cheese.
Ooh, mushrooms and cheese. She doesn't want me to get a picture of her eating the first bite, so we will stop. And again, the Usinger's famous sausage. Pretty cool. This is the Hotel Pfister, one of the old hotels in Milwaukee. This hotel is where the opposing team that's playing the Brewers stay. We found the Giannis mural. Antetokounmpo? I don't know. Not sure how to say his last name. But he's pretty cool. Good player. This is the Northwestern Mutual of Life headquarters. They have an old part and a new part to this building, and they also have their own park. It is the largest building in Wisconsin. This is the Betty Brin Children's Museum. We're not 100% sure what this interesting statue is, but there it is. And this is the Milwaukee Art Museum, and it's right on Lake Michigan. This is the Milwaukee Lakeshore. I think it's Lakeshore Park. This is the Art Museum again, and the front of it kind of looks like a boat. So that's pretty cool. A little video of the Milwaukee skyline. Looking at it from the lakeshore. Here's another view, the front view of the Art Museum. This is Discovery World. It's right on the lake as well. Again, Discovery World there, right along the lake. And then we had to walk around Lakeshore State Park in Milwaukee. It is an urban state park located along the shores of Lake Michigan. All right, we're wrapping up our downtown Milwaukee on the first day. Just basically explored the city on foot today, and it was pretty cool. Not quite as exciting as Chicago, but still pretty nice. Tonight we are heading to the state fairgrounds, so that should be exciting. Apparently there is an RV park there. I think Erica's excited. Are you?
Hey, if it's better than a parking lot, we're a first step in the right direction.
So, and then tomorrow morning, we have a tour of Milwaukee. They're going to show us a bunch of the history and things that you would never expect. So we're kind of excited about that. And then after that, I think we're going to head to Green Bay. So stay tuned. This is not the state fairground. This is just the parking lot where we parked the Winnebago while we were exploring downtown Milwaukee. So heading back here to the Bago. So today we are at another glamorous camping site. We are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the State Fairgrounds. And again, it is kind of like a parking lot, but we do have hookups today. So we had air conditioning and things last night. Erica can use the Keurig to make her coffee. They did have showers and a bathroom and everything. They had laundry. And so this morning I'm getting ready. Right next to the State Fairgrounds is the Hank Aaron Trail. It's a 15-mile bike trail, runs from the Lake Michigan east-west, and it goes right by our campground here. And so I'm going to get on it, and my big thing is I want to go to see where the Brewers play baseball, and apparently I think that's 2 or 3 miles away. So got the bike ready and getting ready to head out. So I made it on the Hank Aaron Trail. The scenery is definitely not as great as the Lakeshore Trail or Lakefront Trail that we were on yesterday, but it gets the job done. All right, I'm getting close. I found the walkway to the stadium, and there's a stadium in the background. Since it was early in the morning, there was no one around. The team store had not even opened yet, and so I had this place all to myself, and it was a great place to ride my bike. I was able to ride up right next to the stadium and ride around the monuments and statues, and there was no one there to even care. American Family Field in Milwaukee is a state-of-the-art ballpark. It is located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and is the home of the Milwaukee Brewers. This stadium has a retractable roof, so it allows you to be comfortable in any type of weather. This building was originally named Miller Park, but it was renamed in 2018 after a sponsorship deal with American Family Insurance. Just outside the stadium now, and here is the Bob Uecker statue. Pretty cool, famous broadcaster, Mr. Baseball. Here's the Robin Yount statue. He was a famous player when I was growing up, right in front of the Brewers team store. And we're at American Family Field. I also have a few other little statues here in Miller Park. That's a wall of heroes back there, and a little statue regarding teamwork. So a little area here where people can gather before the game. And here's an overview of the whole stadium with the I Love Milwaukee sign. And then probably the most famous brewer of all time, Henry Hank Aaron. Back on the Hank Aaron Trail, now heading west so the sun's not in my eyes, and heading back to the State Fairgrounds. Wow, it's fun visiting American Life Field, home of the Brewers. And it meets right outside of City Hall here. We walked by this yesterday. It has that big clock tower, but that's pretty cool. Also has this little statue. We're here just a few minutes early, so Erica is on her phone. And it's right across the street from the Pabst Theater. One of the places that we stopped at on our Milwaukee tour was Black Cat Alley. It was this pretty cool area in Milwaukee where it's open that artists can come and paint on these walls of the buildings, and it has become quite a tourist attraction. It's our van for our tour of Milwaukee, and a little frog.
Anyone familiar with Laverne and Shirley?
Yeah.
Which brewery did they work at?
Pabst.
Shots.
Oh, it's right.
Yep, which is an imaginary brewery, a combination of Schlitz, Pabst, and Blatz. Shots. And you can look through their driveway as well. And next in was his sister, Marie Pabst.
And then we stopped at North Point Lighthouse. Then we made our way back to the tour bus and headed back to downtown. So we made our way into the Art Museum. We walked by it last night, but this place is pretty cool. So the guy that designed this also designed the big white sculpture outside of the World Trade Center in New York City. But he designed this art museum first. He also designed a bridge in Dallas and then Redding, California. So when we were here last night, these wings at the museum were closed. So it was like a peak of a triangle. But when the museum is open, then I guess the wings kind of come out like a sail, so that's kind of cool. Eric is standing outside the tour bus, heading back on here in just a second. And then our tour bus headed back to the public market. The public market is a little bit more crowded today. We stopped at this olive oil and balsamic shop, and Erica couldn't refuse and had to get some of the flavors of olive oil. I think we ended up coming home with 4 bottles. And then our tour ended by doing a quick drive-by of the Harley-Davidson Museum. If we had more time in Milwaukee, this is a place I would definitely like to go. But before we left town, we wanted to eat lunch at a place called the SafeHouse. So after we finished our tour, we came to the SafeHouse restaurant. And what did we have to do to get in here?
Perform ballerina act.
Yeah, so they
Get through the door.
kind of have a secret door, and if you don't know the password, you have to act out something. And then we didn't know the password. And then there's a secret lever that you pull to get into the door. So pretty cool place. This restaurant is spy themed, so the menu is all like coded. The table we're sitting at is called the Berlin table, and that is actually a piece of the Berlin Wall. One of the cool things about this restaurant is that they have TVs everywhere, and the TVs show you the area where people are trying to get in. And so these people don't know the password and are trying to act something out so they can get into the restaurant. After we ordered, I just got up and began exploring and walking around. The waiters will give you a paper that has a scavenger hunt, and you can look for different things throughout the restaurant. They're on the walls and ceiling and behind some doors, and it's a great place to just roam around and explore. If you are looking for a unique dining experience in Milwaukee, I would definitely recommend the SafeHouse. Oh, they're doing the ballerinas too.
And they just
Yeah. As we left the restaurant and heading back to our Winnebago, we came upon one of the bridges in Milwaukee. This bridge was being raised to let a boat go through, and it was pretty cool to see. And so instead of making our way back to the RV, we had to stop and watch this for a while. We'll get a little closer. So here is the boat going through, or the ship that they raised the bridge for. Hey, it's Voyager. We definitely loved our time in Milwaukee, the festival city, and we will definitely be returning here again sometime. If you're enjoying these videos, you can greatly help us out by hitting that subscribe button or like the video and leave a comment. We truly appreciate it. Thanks for watching.